Okay, we're back. We have had some technical difficulties.
Yes.
So I really hope that this records. The last podcast is shitty, just so you guys know, because it didn't record.
Like us.
Just like us. We're just
shitty.
We're just super shitty.
If this turns into the 2023 saying too, and it goes 3 years in a row, that means it gets to be a tattoo.
Okay. It's what would the tattoo say?
It's just shitty now.
It's just shitty now. Yes.
Do we have it say it's just shitty now or I'm just shitty now?
I think it's because it's not just us. It's it's like everything. Everything.
That's true.
Or we could just say everything's just shitty now.
Yeah.
We could just say that.
I mean, where do we want to put it? Forehead? I mean, I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
forehead.
I'm going to put it like right here on my chest.
Oh, yeah. Right here.
Right
like
here.
a name tag.
Yeah. Everything's just shitty now.
Everything's just shitty now.
People are like, oh, what's your tattoo say? It says everything's just shitty now. Get out of my face. That's how it's going to be.
That's good.
That's
I really see you being like that. I see me being like that. I bet I don't see you doing that.
If I actually get a tattoo on my chest that says everything's just shitty now, then you should probably just put me down at that point.
You know what I kind of think would be kind of cool?
Yeah.
You know how we want to get that dovetail one?
Yes.
So why don't we wanted it to all be black. We want to put it right here.
Yes.
And why not, instead of it just being a solid line, we have all of our favorite sayings going around it.
That's a good idea.
So we have everything's all right. It's fine.
No, everything's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Everything's just shitty now.
Everything's just shitty now. We have a bunch.
We do have a bunch. We're going to have to think about that.
But wouldn't that be kind of cool?
That would be cool.
To have and then to the naked eye would just look like this cool design. And then as you get closer, like, oh, wow, there's actually
just
words.
like tiny little cursive writing.
Yes.
Just like around. Yeah.
But it still makes the dovetail.
Yeah. That's a really good idea. Like a really good idea.
We need to come up with all of our sayings.
Yes.
And do this.
Okay. All right. Let's write it. We'll work on that. Write them down and we'll figure that out.
And we'll get our tattoos.
Okay.
Okay.
Plan. It's a plan.
Got it.
Okay.
Chink it.
Oh, here we go. That was a good one.
That was a really good one.
That was a really good one. All right.
That was nice.
Drink.
All right. I don't know if we have anybody logged in.
I was going to do icebreaker.
Did Thor log in yet?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. He's probably asleep by now. Are you kidding? That took way too long.
I know. It did take me about 3 minutes to walk over here. It only takes a few seconds.
It took way longer than that for me to figure out this audio stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
well, he
just
texted me back in there.
Well, I text him like we're going on right now, and then like 10 minutes, he's like, "Hey, okay, like whenever," and I'm like, "Oh, sorry, technical difficulties. We're not going on. No. Now we're on.
We're on.
Just a psych, just a little psych.
Icebreaker.
Are you ready?
Oh hell yeah!
What would your ideal life look like?
Not like mine.
What would it look like?
Same husband, same friends.
Yeah.
Probably the same family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Similar families. My life would be a life with no stress.
Yes.
It wouldn't be shitty.
It wouldn't be shitty, and you know,
there'd be no pain.
Yes,
in my body.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't age.
Okay.
Yeah. And money wouldn't be a problem.
Yes.
I'm not saying I want to be wealthy and famous because I don't like the things that come along with that.
Well,
I just don't want to stress about anything.
There's always the like rich and famous thing, and I'd like to be rich but not famous.
I don't want to be too rich because I don't want to be a target.
Well, I think you can fly under the radar pretty easily.
Can you?
Because I think if I had a lot of money, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't flaunt it.
I wouldn't flaunt it.
I would just live a pretty modest life.
Yeah.
Have a lot of experiences.
I just want to have experiences and travel. I don't want to have big things.
I don't need a huge fan. I actually don't like the big fancy houses.
No.
They look too sterile to me, and it doesn't feel like you can live in it.
Yeah. And then you have to like take care of it. And that's like a lot of effort. Like a lot
But if
of
you're
effort.
rich, you probably have a cleaning person.
I know, but still.
But then again, the more
you have
people
to
you have
tell
coming,
them what to do, and then you have to pay them, and then you have to and then you have to have a landscaper, and then you have to. I mean, it's just like it's never ending.
it is, and then you have to have a cook
So maybe instead of that, we just buy a big ass motorhome
and just travel.
and just travel around. You know,
A motorhome towing something for our animals.
yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Well, they could be in the motorhome, but we could tow like a little car to drive around in.
We would need that.
Yeah.
And we could put my Vespa on the back of the
We
thing.
totally could do that. We could stick it in the motorhome.
I was thinking, how cool would that be if we got to drive the Vespa back and forth from Disneyland?
From Arizona?
No, from the campground.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cute?
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Just buzz around in that little thing.
yes.
Because it doesn't matter. It only goes 35 miles per hour. With us both on it, it'll only go to about 15.
That's okay.
Who cares? Now, if you kind of do the Flintstone thing like a skateboard,
Yeah.
it goes faster.
Okay.
Yeah, you just kind of push it around, push it along. Yeah. Or you could just get out and push it. Or you could drive it and I could push it.
Okay. At that point, we could just walk. I'm just saying. We could
But
just
it's
walk.
so cute. It has a little hook and a little storage and underneath the seat for stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just put it in the motorhome.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
We'll probably do that.
Okay. So what would your ideal life be?
Pretty much what you said.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I would love to travel. Actually,
I really want to see things.
and see things and
know,
experience things. And
Ellie just went to Iceland and saw the Northern Lights.
see,
He sent me the best pictures of this. He was like, "So where have you been?" I'm like, "I am
Idaho. I've been to
I
Idaho.
went to Idaho, Arizona, California, Oregon. And then he's like, "Well, how about other countries like Canada?"
Does Canada count?
You've been to one more country than me because you've been to Mexico.
I've been to Canada and Mexico.
See, you went to the neighbors.
That's it.
Now, I'm thinking I might make it to Mexico now from Arizona because it borders it.
It does.
A lot of people walk across.
Like, what town is like right over there from Arizona?
You know, I should know this.
You should know this because we should go there.
Yeah, we should.
So you need to figure that out.
I'll figure it out.
Put that on your list
I will.
of stuff to figure out.
I'll figure that out.
But when I come to visit you, I want to go to Disneyland.
Yeah, or Vegas.
Disneyland.
I know. We'll do Disney. I don't think you're going to want to do it every time, though.
I don't know. Maybe I will.
You just might.
I might.
Yeah, you might.
I mapped it. I mapped it on Google Maps.
It's far.
6 hours.
Right under.
6 hours is what it said.
Did it?
Yes.
I guarantee you it won't take 6 hours.
Maybe you could buy a house like a little bit closer to California. Cut some of that time off. I'm just saying.
I still don't. 6
It
hours?
would be the same commute for Thor.
Yeah. Did you realize that 6 hours is less than it took for us to get to Seaside?
Yes, Seaside takes 8 hours.
Yes. And we do that drive in a day. This is easy.
It will be super easy. I mean, I'm willing to get up
So
at
we can get
2
there.
in the morning to
And
get to Disneyland by 8 when they open.
Yes.
I'm willing to do that.
I knew you would do that.
And I will go all day.
I know you will.
Go all day.
We won't be able to drive home after
No,
that. We'll have to
spend
stay in a hotel.
one night.
I think it's probably going to be 2.
We'll get up early. We'll drive there. We'll spend the whole day.
Yes.
Spend the night. Spend the whole day in the second park.
Spend the night.
Spend the night and go home.
Yes, get up.
That's only 3 days. Well, it's only really 2 full days.
So, do you know what I would want to do on the day we get up to go home?
What?
Just because it's out of the park and we could do it, go to Goofy's Kitchen
For breakfast.
for breakfast, fill up,
Yes.
and then drive back.
I'm fine with that.
And then we could walk through the Disney district.
Yeah, we could shop.
Get a macaroon.
Get a macaroon.
Shaped like the Matterhorn.
And I can get another T-shirt.
We'll
I always have to get a T-shirt.
t-shirt.
Always have to get a T-shirt.
I did get a T-shirt this time. Wasn't until the last day, but I got that Avenger one.
Oh, that's right.
And the
That's right.
Avenger
That's right.
leggings. Mhm.
I got the T-shirt, and then there was a
Oh, and then I got a T-shirt you just ordered. You got me
because there was a shirt
Yeah.
that I wanted in Disneyland when we went last October,
Yes.
and I looked at it, and I did not buy it.
No,
And it was a 2021 Disneyland.
it was so
Park
cute.
shirt. And I'm like, oh, and I didn't get it. So then, like a few weeks ago, I'm like looking on their website. They're having a big sale, and I found the same shirt, Disneyland shirt,
Yes.
But since it's 2021, it was 40% off now because they're trying to get rid of it.
2022.
And so I ordered it.
Yeah.
Ordered it. So they sent me 3 of them in the box. There was 3 of them.
Yay me.
So
Yay,
I'm
me.
like, well, shit. So I can have one, and Heather can have one, and Megan can have one because I'm sure they're just trying to get
And
rid of
now
them.
we have another matching shirt
Yes.
to wear to Disneyland.
Yes, we do.
We have a lot
We have a lot.
of matchy ones. We didn't match too much down there, though.
Well, a couple days we matched. We had big coats and rain ponchos on, so it didn't really count.
You know what? I'm sorry, but that Haunted Mansion shirt is a little tainted to me.
Is it? Yeah.
I got pushed in a puddle wearing it.
No, I'm sorry. That's
I'm
sucky.
actually not over it.
That was sucky.
I'm not over it.
Yeah.
Stupid Wally rider.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm
Okay.
going to call all the scooter people from now on.
Wally riders.
Wally riders.
They kind of are.
And I'm not making fun of that because I have a Wally for my rides.
You do. You do.
He's very cute. He got packed away with my hats.
Oh,
Disney hats and my Disney clothes. That way he always
Aw.
comes out and goes.
Aww.
Because I think he'll be the thing. He'll always go to the park. Like he'll go into the park.
He should.
He's so cute.
He did a really good job.
He was my barrier on my seatbelts.
He was the seatbelt barrier.
And I never got a comment until the last day on it. And she just thought I wanted to make sure my droid was safe. And the little seatbelt.
Well, and I'd never been on the Tower of Terror
Oh my God, that was
before
so
we
good.
went that time. And now I'm addicted to it. Now I want to go on it every time.
You know, I told you you'd like it.
I know. Well, Megan too, she wouldn't even go with us the first time. And the second time we made her and she was all scared. And then afterwards she's like, oh my God, that's my favorite ride.
It's amazing.
Oh my God.
I kind of liked it a little better this way. I did like it as Tower of Terror, but I like the Guardians of the Galaxy a little better because it had good music. It had a nice show. I was able to dance.
They had 2 different ones. They had a
Night
day one and they had a night one.
It was so cool.
All right. Are you ready for this shit?
So ready.
Right.
Let's do it. Let's do this. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably
So,
going to have to finish my wine, by the way.
Heather, I can totally do that.
Okay.
Heather has sent me the tasting room encounters gone horribly wrong. And since we visit tasting rooms a lot, I thought this was very interesting. Okay.
You know,
So it's not like a top 10 or anything.
No.
It's just like a thing. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to kind of read some of it.
Okay.
And you let me know if you have ever done this in a tasting room.
I mean, I know I've broken glasses in tasting rooms,
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
and I had some people not happy with me about it.
I guess. I don't know. I was so drunk when that happened. I don't even know.
I was drunk too. I just remember Thor being so upset at the guy because he was mean to me, supposedly. I didn't even care.
Was he?
I don't remember him being mean to me, but Thor said he was.
Okay.
Well, Thor was driving, so he wasn't at like us. So he was.
It was just kind of it was an accident.
It was.
that
And you know,
happened.
I actually broke it in their sink.
You did break it into the sink. So you're like, there, I helped you.
I did. I mean, I made it so it contained it
I
in the sink.
contained
And the
broken-
wine went into the sink.
Yeah. So I saved you from having to clean that up. So you should be grateful.
Seriously. All right.
Okay.
So it's not like a top 10 or anything. It doesn't
No.
even go by instances. Okay, that makes it hard.
it makes it hard, but I'm just going to skim
Okay.
here.
Okay.
The first sentence. I'm going to read the first sentence. Why, when they visit vineyards, do people feel the need to get naked?
I never feel that. I don't feel that need.
Never feel the need to get naked when I'm at a winery.
The closest I've ever gotten was when we are at Bernard and Griffin, and I had a very sweaty back.
Yes, you did.
And I didn't want to get naked, but I wish I had lighter clothes on.
Yeah. Yeah. You were having like a hot flash thing.
Major hot flash.
And that's when you had the sweaty back.
I would say,
Yes.
yeah, that would be
Okay.
the closest time in a winery I was wishing I was topless.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, we were sitting in front of the fireplace, which didn't help.
it did not.
Did not help. Okay. What compels a perfectly civilized... Oh, I don't know what this word is.
Oh, that's odd.
Oenophile? What's that?
Oenophile?
Oenophile. Oenophile. Don't know what that is.
So like a pedophile, but it's an oenophile?
Okay, let me I'm going to have to fucking look it up. Define. Oh, Google, you're so good. Oh, a connoisseur of wines.
Oh, okay. So why can't they just say that?
I don't know.
Why do they throw a fancy word in that no one knows?
Enifiel. It's pronounced Enifiel.
In Enifiel. Okay.
An Enifiel, a connoisseur of wines. That's us.
That is us.
That is us.
We are very good at it.
What compels a perfectly civilized Enifiel to steal the whole cheese board? I would do that.
I would do it too.
Well, I wouldn't steal it. I would just eat it all.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you see me eat it. I'll just eat it.
If it's sitting out at your winery,
Then what's the problem?
Wouldn't we? Isn't that for your people to eat the cheese to go with your wine?
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is here.
Actually, I probably wouldn't eat the cheese board.
You
personally.
can't have the cheese board, but I could, and
I could eat
it
the
all.
little bit of the meats and the nuts.
Yeah, as long as it's
and
not
the fruit.
As long as it's not American cheese,
that's true.
Then I could eat it.
You can eat it.
All right. Who thinks it's a good idea to climb a statue after a couple glasses of wine?
I mean, it sounds good.
See, some of this stuff, I'm like, what's the big deal?
I don't understand why that's bad.
What's the big deal?
What if it's a horse statue and you just want to ride that bitch? I might want to ride a horse statue.
Yeah, yeah.
I think at times, though, you could get in trouble for that. So, like, I don't know if you've ever watched Impractical Jokers.
You've told me about it.
Okay.
Yes.
So they do. So it's about these four best friends that have grown up together, and the whole show is about them making each other do things that will embarrass them. And then if they refuse, they lose. And at the very end, the loser gets punished, and they can't refuse anything at the end.
Oh, shit.
Otherwise, they're off the show. So no one refuses it. But anyway, so this guy named Sal, he was doing one of these challenges. It wasn't a punishment. And it was, he had to go around to people and get their nose. And it was a Joker versus Joker. So there was two of them doing it. And they had to one up each other. So like, you know, the first one, you know, just went up to a person and got the nose. The next one went up to a couple and got both their noses, you know.
Okay.
So
you have to keep doing something better.
A little better, one up. So Sal ended up climbing, I don't know if it was from a museum, a library, whatever, but he climbed up on a statue. I'm assuming of some kind of a famous person. It wasn't like a president, I don't think.
Probably
but
Civil War hero.
Something major. And he's sitting in a chair. He climbs up and he gets his nose.
Oh.
Nothing happens in this episode. But a few episodes later, it comes back at him. And they end up playing it up a little more to Sal to make him really nervous, thinking he was actually going to go to jail. But I believe they got fined.
Oh,
because you're not allowed to climb and touch the statue.
Yes, do not climb the statue.
So I think there's certain statues you can't climb and some you probably can.
Yeah, I went to, when I visited Tawny in San Diego one time, we went out to a restaurant and they had a giant statue, like a bronze statue of a hamburger.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And there was a plaque that said, please do not climb on the hamburger. They don't want you to climb on shit.
No.
You know?
No. Probably because if you fall and break something, you could probably sue them.
Yes, you could. Yes,
Which
you could.
I don't ever understand that. If you climb something that you probably shouldn't climb and you're stupid and you fall because you're stupid, why can you sue somebody else?
Just like when if someone breaks into your house and you shoot them, that's your fault.
That's self-defense.
You should have just let them take whatever they wanted because they needed it more than you did.
Oh, no, this isn't CHOP.
So this isn't, we don't do Democrat shit here.
No.
All right. I'm moving forward. Okay.
I think it's good.
There was a customer that complained that a staff member was, quote, pouring the Chardonnay from an extraordinary height.
So they were pouring it too tall into the glass.
Why does that matter?
I don't care as long as the wine goes in my wine glass.
Yeah, I don't care.
You want to make a show about it?
You could just pour it into my mouth.
You know what? Yeah, they could do that too. I would love to go to a winery where they're like, what was that movie with Tom Cruise in it? Cocktail?
Yes.
Where they're all swinging the wine bottles.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then pouring it around, flip it around, around the back, and go, and do it from extraordinary height. Bring it on. I would love that.
I want to see it.
I would video that.
Like, do it.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like sumo where they can shoot it into your mouth, like you were just saying.
Oh, the sake.
Yeah, but like do it with wine.
Yeah.
At the winery.
And like a squeeze bottle.
Would that be so like a ketchup squeeze bottle?
Squeeze bottle of wine.
Yes.
Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
There was the visitor who refused to taste Pinot Noir because the tasting notes mentioned blueberries and she was allergic to blueberries. There's not actually blueberries in the wine.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If it's just a note.
Oh my God. There was a guy who demanded a glass of Voyager.
Okay.
He meant Viognier, but he said Voyager, which, I can kind of get that one. That's a hard one.
What if he was new at wine?
What if he'd never seen it before? And
What if
so
that was how he
wanted
was
it?
pronouncing it on the menu? Was a Voyager.
Yeah.
It actually is spelled similarly.
Yeah.
They just don't understand that it's, hey, I had a hard time with all those in the beginning too.
I did too.
I just remember saying, is it white? Is it sweet? Okay.
All right, then I'll try it.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, here's a quote from someone that worked at a winery.
Okay.
So I'm just going to read the quote.
I love it.
Okay. I was working in a tasting room when a very important wine writer came in. He had arrived early for his appointment with the owners and wandered down to the tasting room to kill some time. We had one very clumsy employee who, pouring wine for some customers, hit the spit bucket with his arm and knocked it over.
Ew! Oh,
spilling the entire bucket directly on the critic.
Oh, no.
Who was clearly quite angry and never wrote up the winery. Ew, spit bucket.
I have a feeling that employee got slammed hard after that.
How do you knock a spit bucket over on someone? That seems like it would be hard.
I don't know. It seems like it's something I could have done.
If I tried, I could do it.
I mean, yeah. You know what I don't understand either? Why do wineries have spit buckets? Why would you spit your wine out? You're just paid for this tasting. Don't spit it out.
Some people are snobby. They don't do like we do and just throw it back.
Why would you waste wine?
People don't do that. That's like not a thing in wine tasting is to throw it back.
It is what we do.
You're supposed to just dump it.
You know what? We are pros at wine tasting.
We are.
We have probably logged more hours than these professionals.
Yes.
We're not sommeliers, but we never could be because I can't pass that test.
There's no way I'm going to pass that test.
But we are the new generation of these guys, and maybe the next ones will throw them back.
Yeah.
We're showing by example.
That's right. We're going to be
This
like,
is how this is done.
You're wasting it. Stop wasting shit.
Yes.
Okay.
And if I get a little snobby wine person that tells me, well, that's how you're supposed to do it, I was like, no, that's old school.
Yeah.
You're old school. Come up to the modern
old.
times.
Throw it back. I dare you.
Yeah, there we
Throw
go.
it back.
Yeah.
All right. Here's another quote.
All right.
A young woman comes in and asks if her friend can use the bathroom. Her friend bolts to the door and throws up in the toilet several times.
Oh, no.
The young woman awkwardly tastes a few wines, I guess, while her friend's in the bathroom throwing up.
Puking.
Okay.
I would be with you if you were puking in the bathroom.
I know. You wouldn't be out like tasting wine without me. That's rude.
No.
That's fucking rude.
I would be in there holding your hair back,
Yeah.
putting wet cloths on your forehead, and then when you were done, I'm like, all right, babe, do you want to go taste some wine?
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what a friend does. You don't go out there and taste wine while your friend's puking. That's rude.
I would never do that to you.
Okay. There's a long pause and the woman says, talking about her friend, she drank like an entire bottle of vodka by herself last night, so I guess I should buy a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc before we leave. It's our cheapest bottle. So basically, she bought a bottle of wine because her friend was puking in the bathroom.
And she bought the cheapest bottle.
Yeah. Like, give me the cheapest bottle. Because her friend,
at least she made it to the bathroom and not the hallway.
Like some people.
And I think I drank more than a fifth of vodka that night.
Okay. Next quote.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Back in 2002 or 2003, I had a group of 4 highfalutin ladies come in. They were wearing bejeweled, perfumed, wearing enough makeup to shame a kabuki performer. Okay.
Okay.
And carrying handbags big enough to smuggle children in. I love this description.
That's amazing. I got such a visual.
I have a total visual.
That's amazing.
Such a good description.
That's a great writing there.
The leader of the pack was informing the others all about the wines we made, quite wrongly.
No.
This is fun. She explained that our Syrah tasted like white pepper because we put white pepper in it.
No, I bet they didn't.
You don't put pepper in wine.
No, they do. Some of them taste peppery though.
Pepper, they do, but that's not because there's pepper in it.
Grapes and the way.
Hello.
Yeah. God.
When I gave her a gentle knowledge nudge to explain that the site expressed white pepper, she snapped at me. Don't tell me about wine. I know it all. My husband is a sommelier.
A sommelier.
I responded, do you mean sommelier? To which she aggressively retorted, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm from California.
Oh my God.
Okay. Last straw.
Okay.
She started showing her friends how to dunk our complimentary breadsticks in the dump bowl.
Ew.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a spit bowl. That's the spit bowl. And so they're just eating other people's spit as a sauce for their bread?
Yeah.
Like olive oil?
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I pretended not to notice and let them go on for a while as we were pretty busy. Eventually, I gave the team leader a look of horror as she dunked a stick and then put it in her mouth. And I said, ma'am, you do know that's the spit bucket, right? And the look on her face was priceless.
So she realized, I'm not that smart.
Oh my God. Ew.
We don't do the spit bucket, but we know where it's at. And we know,
what it
is.
And she thinks that because her
He's
husband
a sommelier.
was a sommelier.
A chameleon. Like a chameleon.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
It actually sounds like we're more knowledgeable than her.
Yeah, it does.
And we're just stupid chicks from Washington.
And we're just dumb hick chicks.
Yeah, we're not even from the, Seattle side.
We're not from the snobby side of the
We're
state.
actually from the wine side, though.
We're from the good wine side. Seattle's the snobby wine side.
That's true.
Yes.
I can't even taste over there.
I know. All right, next quote. I was the winemaker at the time, but I also poured in the tasting room a couple days a week.
Okay.
An older couple comes into the tasting room. We chat a little. At some point in the conversation, I told them I was the winemaker, and they acted surprised. The guy told me they were going to leave because they don't like Mexican wine.
What?
Guess the guy's Hispanic.
What?
I told them all the fruit we sourced was from the Willamette Valley, so the wines are not Mexican. The guy said, well, you're Mexican and you made them, so we're leaving.
Oh my God. That is horrible. That's horrible.
What the fuck? People are so dumb. Oh my God, people are so dumb. Okay. All right. This is mentions Walla Walla. Okay.
Oh, yay.
Back in the day when Walla Walla had at most a dozen bonded wineries at Woodward Canyon, a very young, very personable, and attentive server poured us the new Chardonnay release. I turned to her and I said, I think this wine is corked. Without skipping a beat, she said, yes, we put corks in all our wine bottles.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. We put corks in all of them. That's good.
I hope
That's good, sweetie.
Yeah. Hopefully she was teasing.
No, I don't think so.
Because, I would say something like that.
I don't think so. That reminds me of a situation when I worked at the paper.
Mm.
We had a switchboard, and so all the calls would go through the switchboard, right? And so I worked in the accounting office, but when the switchboard operator needed a break, we'd cover for her, right? And it was like all the calls came through, and you had to transfer them. Nobody had voicemail, like it was old school switchboard.
Yeah.
But someone called, and we had an ad out for something. I can't remember what it was. And this girl called and said, "Hey, I wanted to apply for the position you have open there." And I said, "Okay." And she said, "But I was wondering if I could just drop off my application at the office instead of mailing it." And I said, "Well, sure. Yeah, just come in the front and drop it at the front desk. That's fine."
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, great." And she said, "Do I still need to put a stamp on it?" And I'm like, no. You're not, no. And I was like, I should have asked what her name was because we probably hired her.
Oh, God.
Like, oh, honey, do you know how the mail works? I guess not. Okay. That's fine.
God.
Okay. Last one.
Last one?
Last one.
Okay. Last one, best one?
Last one I'm going to read.
Okay.
A young lady once became so enamored with our Passiflora Pinot Noir that mere words did not suffice. She said, "You know how I feel about this Pinot," and proceeded to nestle a 750 milliliter bottle quite forcibly with much tugging and tucking into her ample cleavage. She proceeded to crank out what can only be accurately described as a hand job on the neck of the bottle.
Ew!
Meanwhile, she attempted to orally engage the bottle.
So she's giving the bottle head?
I can't finish.
She's giving the bottle head.
Yeah.
No, I don't. If it's going to get worse, does it get worse?
I'm just not going to read the rest of it. So she just stuffed it into her bra and was giving it head in the tasting room.
Well, it didn't go south, did it?
No.
Okay. Ew.
Okay. And they said, and she was cut off. Oh my God. That's someone that loves their wine.
Pinot.
Pinot Noir.
She likes a good Pinot.
She sure does. Maybe if a time next week we could read a few more.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. There's a few more.
Okay.
All
We'll
right.
have to do some more of those.
We'll have to do some more.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you, guys.
And I think everything worked this time.
Yay. I like the little, we learned something. Well,
We
you learned
did.
something.
I
kind of learned something, but you
I
just
kind
did
of
it.
knew that, but I didn't realize that that's what was making the issue happen.
But
so
I'm so glad. Thank you, Jeff.
yes, thank you. All right, we'll see you guys next week or 2 weeks from today.
Yeah, if you're going to be
Whatever.
watching,
It's
yeah.
like every other week. So
Yeah.
whatever.
But there'll be another episode released. This one will be released next week.
And then we'll be, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back with another 2.
Yes, we will.
And then I think if I'm still there, even though we go every 2 weeks, we'll do another one.
Yes. Yes.
I think every Friday we're both available. We go
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
Jeff, you please get my laptop because I don't know how much longer I have.
Please help us.
Please help us because I'm not going to be able to do this on my own.
I
Now.
know.
It will be back to the cell phone.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
All right.
bye, everybody.
Bye.